Example, given cosine A is equals to negative square root of 7 all over 4, and it is located at second quadrant. Find the other functions. So we have the coordinates. So this is x-axis and this is y-axis, and the origin 0, and upper y-axis that's positive and lower axis that's negative for y-axis, and for the left side of x-axis that's negative sign, and for the right side of x-axis that's positive sign. And this is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. So given that's cosine A, and that's negative square root of 7 all over 4, and it is located at second quadrant. So this is second quadrant, and this is the line, and the angle A is always located at x-axis up to the line. So this is the angle A, and form a right triangle, and this is 90 degrees, and the angle or the sides opposite the angle that's O, and this is adjacent, and the longest line is always the hypotenuse, which the given is cosine A, that's negative square root of 7 all over 4, and based on the x and y coordinates, A is at negative sign, so therefore this is negative A, while O is at upper side of y-axis and it is positive, so this is positive. And let's identify. So cosine A, or ka, that's A over h, and A or h is always positive, therefore the value 4 is positive, and A, which is negative square root of 7, which is exactly the same, negative A. And we will find the value of opposite side using the Pythagorean theorem, which is h squared minus a squared, and square root of A or h, that's 4 squared, minus A, which is negative square root of 7 squared, and square root of 4 times 4 is 16, minus negative square root of 7 times negative square root of 7, that's negative times negative, that's positive, and square root of 7 times square root of 7, and that's 7. So this is negative 7. Square root of 16 minus 7, and that's square root of 9, or 3. Therefore, square root of 3 or opposite side is equal to 3. And then we will find the remaining trigonometric functions. So that's sine A, and opposite over hypotenuse O, which is the value 3, and O is positive, so this is positive sign, and divide by the value of h, that's 4. Next, cosine A, and it is adjacent over hypotenuse, and A, it is negative square root of 7, and divided by h, that's 4. Next, tangent A, and it is opposite over adjacent, so O, that's positive 3, and A, that's square root of 7. And the reciprocal of sine A, that's cosecant A, which is h over O, and h is 4, O is positive 3. Next, reciprocal of cosine A, that's secant A, and it is h over A, and h is 4, and A is negative square root of 7. And last, reciprocal of tangent A, that's cotangent A, and it is A over O, and A is negative square root of 7, and divided by 3. So the remaining values or the functions are sine A, that's 3 over 4, cosine A, which is a given, negative square root of 7 all over 4, tangent A, 3 all over negative square root of 7, cosecant A, 4 over 3, secant A, 4 over negative square root of 7, and cotangent A, that's negative square root of 7 all over 3. So these are the values of all trigonometric functions.